Oh, don't be nervous. I'm the easiest interview you'll ever have.
What do we got? So Jacksonville, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Were you born and raised there?
Born and raised, yes, sir. That's about an hour south of where I live now in Longview, Texas. I graduated from high school, junior college. They were supposed to go on to Texas A&M like my father, my brother, and my sister had before me. And got out of junior college and thought, shoot, I don't think I want to go do this singing bit. So that's when I ruined our family's history of going to graduate from Texas A&M. But it's okay. We've ended up doing okay.
Oh, that's great. And you joined a gospel choir?
Well, I was in junior college. I sang, and high school also. I sang in an a cappella quartet. A lot of gospel stuff. We'd travel around and travel with the president of the college and sing. He'd give a sermon a lot of times Sundays around the area, and we would sing. Our quartet would sing. And I went on scholarship. So.
Oh, you did? So
yes, sir.
What got you involved in singing in the early part of your life?
You know, just Michael Jackson. We're the same age. I got a birthday coming up in 3 days, 4 days.
Oh, happy early birthday.
3 thanks. And that was 1958. And Michael was born August 29th, 1958. So when I grew up and was 8, 9, and 10 watching the Jacksons on Jackson 5 on American Bandstand, that is what I wanted to do. I didn't know, but my brother and sister, who sing very well, told me I could sing. And so, you know, you can either sing or you can't sing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what it is. But yeah, I just knew at a young age I wanted to be, if I could, I wanted to be a singer when I grew up. But also being in such a small town, I really didn't think it'd ever pan out.
Really? It seems to be where a lot of artists are coming from, small towns. And
I think we dream bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in a big town, you already have everything.
Yeah,
Small
that's
town,
true.
you want to get out of there.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were involved in a talent contest that you won?
I was 1981. I was I'd already moved to Longview after junior college and was selling lady shoes. Got married in 1980. And my wife and I have our 34-year anniversary coming up in October.
Okay.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thanks. So I got married in 81. I was doing some land surveying, found out about a contest in Dallas, Texas, 100 miles east of where we live, and country music thing. And at the time, I didn't grow up listening to country music. I wasn't a country music guy growing up. I was a R&B guy. James Ingram, Luther Vandross, and all that stuff. And disco. Disco was huge. I graduated in 76, and the disco scene was going on. So I was all about that. But in 81, I entered a contest in Dallas, and it went on for about 4 months. I ended up winning that contest. And through that contest, I met Charlie Pride, who lives in Dallas.
Right.
And that's how I kind of got my foot in the old proverbial door in country music. And
That was a good foot.
yeah, it took a while because I won that
6
contest
years?
in 81 when really didn't sign a little small record deal in 88, but nothing ever panned out. But I didn't sign a real record deal until 1990, so 9 years later. I traveled first 5 or 6 years, 81 through 85, 86. I traveled with Charlie.
Yeah.
Got to travel all over the world with him, opening his shows.
How was it like traveling with someone like that?
Oh, it's terrific. You just learn how to.
A lot of rub off. And
Yeah, and you just watch. You know, you have to want to learn. I watched every show. I'd go do 15, 20 minutes with his band, and then I'd sit on the side stage and just watch, pay attention. And I think I learned how to hopefully be good on stage, but be good off stage too. Treat people nice.
You really do. You do.
Well, thanks. That's how you make it. I mean, that's the way you get invited back. You have to put on a great show every night, but then you need to be nice to people.
Yeah.
And not just, you need to be nice to every person, whether it be catering or somebody helping you set up the stage or whatever. It doesn't take much time to introduce yourself and tell them we appreciate their help.
Well, you know, someone like that, myself, I mean, it's a big thing.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
you followed us. We only had a couple hundred. I mean, that was big to us. It might be just a casual thing for you to do for that day or whatever, but I mean, it really shows us what you're made of and how
good.
you
Well, I
are,
appreciate it.
And it was very much appreciated.
Good, thanks.
It went a long way, you know, to help
Good.
us, you know, with our start of the Twitter.
Good.
So, I mean, it went on from there to, I think I challenged you once who was going to follow us just to see if it would work. It was you, Lee Bryce, or Darius Rucker, and you responded right away, and we were like ecstatic.
Good.
And Lee Bryce and Darius followed after.
Yeah.
They're great people too. I got a chance to talk to Lee Bryce.
He's a good
in
guy.
Vegas, and through Major Ed from Folds of Honor.
Okay.
And he does a lot for him, and I got to chat with him. They had an archery contest.
Good. Yeah, Lee's a nice guy.
So again, that's how we got to where we're going with this. Just with people like yourself that appreciate, the fans and stuff like that. And
Good.
we like to just get that out there to show, what artists are like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I saw you ask anybody if they wanted to ask me any questions, but
Yeah.
did anybody come up with anything?
We got a few favorites on it, but no one really
Oh.
had questions.
Oh, they're scared.
We're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
a work in progress.
Yeah, it is.
There's, I know there's one social media woman out there. What's her name? Oh, she's huge. 750,000 followers.
Oh, Jessica Northey.
Yes, her.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like my inspiration.
I've done her show a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See him chat or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done that a couple of times.
So she's kind of like the target on the wall.
Yeah. Good.
So we're trying. We'll go step by step, and this is a great help.
Well, hopefully this interview, yeah.
It is. And so you started your solo career in '88?
Yeah, I had actually started maybe a little before that. I'd worked with Charlie for a while, and the whole time I was working with Charlie, I was still doing my own thing, but I was doing, because I wasn't out every weekend with Charlie, so when I was home, I was still mowing yards all day long, all week long, and then I
That's what I
would...
do for a living.
Oh, do you? Man, I loved it. I had my own business for that. I started my own business so I could have the freedom to go do shows
Whenever you
and go
can,
do all
yeah.
that stuff, yeah.
Mine turned out, my family, my sons are involved. We're in the landscape construction.
Oh, good for you.
So
Man, we didn't get too much into the whole landscaping thing. We just mowed.
well, that's how I started, yeah.
Yeah,
125 lawns.
yeah. Golly, good. All residential or some commercial?
Both, a little mix of everything now. City, municipalities, plowing's huge for us.
Plowing?
Yeah, that I want to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
We were looking down in Florida,
oh,
so
wow.
we
Yeah.
went down there a couple times.
You
the
have
last
any
couple
luck?
months. We looked around in Naples. We looked around in West Palm Beach,
Yeah.
and good communities. We're looking to buy a small construction company, landscape maintenance,
Yeah.
get started, and just.
See what you can do.
I'm retired. I retired from the fire department, so
Good for
I
you.
do this on the side. I got 4 kids that are going to college. So
God bless you.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, kids yourself, right?
I do. Our daughter's 28. She graduated from Texas A&M 5 years ago, and our son's 20. And he's in his 3rd year at Sam Houston, which is in Huntsville, Texas. And he's studying theater. He liked being an actor.
Do you have the voice?
We'll see. No, he sings okay. My daughter is a pretty good singer, but she'd been around the business long enough to know she didn't want to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of went on my own about 88, but I'd been out a little bit before that. And when I wasn't working with Charlie, I was singing show tunes and standards and stuff at a dinner.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So recently, what do you have going on? I mean, you've been pretty busy.
We were real busy. We have a new single out called "Can You Do This?"
Oh yeah, we've been popping it up there. Any
Yeah,
chance
the
of
video's doing well at GAC, top 5, so we can't argue with that. We're trying to get the country to play it. You know, it's tough. It's tough on us old guys because it's a young man's game, young woman's game where they play a lot of the young people. So, but we're hanging in there with it, and of course we're out on the Blake Shelton tour, which is a big deal.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, that's big just for perception.
Just a big dog out there.
Yeah, he's the guy.
I mean, one right after another. Do you do a lot of writing yourself? For your songs?
I write a little. I've recorded a few of them, but I don't like writing. I'm a very impatient guy. I'm an ADD guy. I always like to be moving, and to sit still and have to write is pretty tough for me. But sometimes I get with a good writer and we can come up with some stuff.
What do you like that's out there now,
Singing wise,
writing wise? There seems to be a lot of writers coming out. And
there are a lot of writers, and who knows what's good or what's successful. A lot of this bro country stuff probably isn't the greatest writing, but it's usually successful.
Yeah.
And the guys that are writing that stuff, Thomas Rhett is a really good writer, and writes some of that bro country stuff and getting covered. But I love Lee Bryce. I think Lee Bryce is a good guy. Although he hadn't written everything, it's funny because he didn't write I love your I Drive Your Truck. He didn't write it, but that was such a big hit for him.
Yeah.
But he's very passionate about his music, and he gives you everything he's got when he's on stage. And because I look at guys on how they do on stage, because that's my gig. That's what I do. We take the attitude of, I hope you do everything well, but when you come to the stage, I'm going to be better than you. So just understand that. And that's the attitude we take. We think we are as good or better than anybody in the business at that part.
Right.
The other ones, they can write and sing and do a lot of stuff, but we'll challenge you up here because
Form.
one of the reasons is we think we've got the right personality and we're going to outwork you. That's just it. We're going to work harder than you.
That's awesome.
So sometimes all we want from an audience is what we give them, and we work hard at them, and if they give it back, then it's a great night.
Yeah. That's
So,
great.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like an older version of Hunter Hayes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Hunter works hard.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's
Yeah.
we've seen him quite a bit. We took him around. He's been through the northeast quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
did the Guinness World Book of Records with that tour. How many tours in 24 hours? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how many stops do you have.
How many do you have?
I think it was 10.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
10, yeah.
It was fast, but it was really fun.
3 in Connecticut, yeah. The recent album that you had out.
Hopefully I won't die on you.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way. What were you saying about recent album?
The recent album you had out, 12.
Yeah.
You had a lot of collaboration on that.
Well, on 12 we only had some. That was mainly me. Wait, let me think. 12. I'm trying to get my albums right. No, I think the only collaboration we had was Blake and Miranda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blake. You may be talking about the Charlie Pride album.
Fred Aldridge.
Oh, the songwriters.
Oh, a lot of great songwriters.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 12. Yeah. Blake and Miranda produced that album, and they even sang one of the songs. The first single that we released, this single was called A-OK, and I think Brett wrote it,
Yeah, yeah.
and Blake and Miranda produced it and sang on that single. We were hoping to do better, but for whatever reason it didn't.
We're getting out there the way you've been now. It should bring people around.
I hope so.
One other thing I was watching on television a couple weeks ago, Bravo TV picked up your Can You Do This?
Yeah, except it's not my version.
It's not? It sounds just like you.
I know it's Aloe Black. Aloe Black is the guy that wrote it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I swear I thought it was.
I wish it was. Dang.
Get the money off of that.
Well, we thought it was, so.
Yeah.
No,
Well, a lot of people
yeah.
have. A lot of people have written me and said, "Man, I'm hearing your song on Bravo," and I have to tell them, "Yeah, it's not me." Do you know who Aloe Black is?
Yeah, he came out with, I think, a recent one. And my brother just
I'm
said
the
it.
man, I'm the man,
Yeah, that's
I'm
it,
the
yep.
man. And he's really popular right now. But that was his song. I stole it from him because he had it on an album, and I loved it. Huh?
You did a good job with it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
But-
It is. It's just like the beer goggles.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites too.
Thanks. Yeah, that was a
I like
good.
that a lot.
That was the last hit we had, which 10, 11 years ago. Yeah.
Well, Shake was before that.
Yep. Shake was
That
98.
video there.
Yeah.
The ponytail, the long hair.
Oh my God.
I got to compliment you on your sneakers. I'm a sneaker man. I like to see.
Oh, on those in the video?
Zebra sneakers
Yeah.
you had on there.
Yeah. A friend of mine ended up buying those. Nolan Ryan. I don't know if you're a sports fan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
How do you end up buying those?
We had them we were trying to sell them for our foundation, our charity
Right.
that I told you about. Nolan
Yeah.
has been there a couple times. He ended up buying them.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm a big sports guy. I love sports.
Well, that brings us right into the next one. What's your favorite sport?
You know, I used to play them all back in the good old days. Now I don't play any golf. You know, that's my speed.
That's
now.
what I'm trying.
Yeah. I like them all. College football, obviously Texas A&M. I'm a big fighting Texas Aggie.
Johnny football.
Johnny football. I know his parents well. They live in the same hometown, in Long Beach, Texas.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
You had dinner with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dad runs. Matter of fact, I tweeted a picture of me and Johnny.
My son picked it up.
A month or 2 months ago. Yeah.
That's how I get the
Yeah,
information.
he came to lunch with us.
Really?
Yeah.
How is he? I mean, despite from all the...
Oh, you know, he's young, but I think he likes to enjoy himself and whatever he's doing. But he can play.
Yeah.
I
See
mean,
that.
he can play football. Now, we'll see at this level. But
Yeah.
we sure enjoyed having him playing for our college in college because he was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Yeah, that's the guy A lot of people love to hate.
Yeah.
Unless he's on your team, then you love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see now with Cleveland to see if he,
Yeah.
I mean, they're listing him as a backup, but,
He'll be playing.
you know, Cleveland's dying for somebody to
Yeah.
get some excitement.
Unless the other kid comes out and, goes 3 or 4 or something. But they got a heck of a lineup.
Yeah.
And their first 3 or 4 games are with a bunch of people, so we'll see.
The other thing I'd like to ask you, Grand Ole Opry compared to Madison Square Garden coming up August 1st.
I'll let you know. I play the Grand Ole Opry a lot.
I noticed.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just the history, but to me, I think it's going to be a real kick to play Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
we played Wrigley Field last Saturday, so now
Oh, that's
Wrigley
right,
Field and Madison Square Garden, that's something you get to tell your grandkids about. That your grandkids will understand. By the time I have a 3-year-old grandson, and by the time he gets older, I don't know if he'll know a lot about the Grand Ole Opry because who knows where country music will be then.
Yeah.
But I guarantee he'll know what's going on at Madison Square Garden because of the sports and all the concerts.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun.
That's
I'm
good.
excited about
Seems
it.
to be the
You can
pinnacle
brag
of
about
that.
it.
What do you think about country music from, Charlie Pride to where it is today?
Oh golly, it's changed
I mean,
dramatically. But I'm for it.
Well, I'm for it also, but you get your, how do you want to call them, the guards of the
Sure.
Grand Ole Opry, they say this isn't country, or,
Right.
I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I think it's just change, everything changes.
That's exactly what it is. We're all jealous. I wish they were still playing me, just like the Charlie Prides and all those folks wish they were still playing them, but that's the way it is. But because of XM satellite, they've been hugely successful in that they have different channels. I don't know if you listen to any XM or satellite radio.
Yeah.
Okay, the highway, and then they have Prime Country, which plays a lot of acts like us, 80s, 90s country. And then they play Willie's Roadhouse, which plays some other stuff. And their country is the biggest format there is right now. So I think it won't be long before they actually divide in country different formats on mainstream radio.
Right.
I think
Yeah,
they're
I see
probably
that
going to have a
coming.
channel that you can go listen to the Neal McCoys and Garth Brooks and Clint Blacks and Tracy Lawrence's and Tracy Birds and all those people. Because with bro country, that's out. A lot of young people really love that bro country, that new, young, hip kind of stuff. But the older set, is probably not as much into it. So a lot of them are reverting back to our music. Go back and say, yeah, I think I'm going to go listen to the 90s stuff. I'm not exactly turned on.
Kind of like the Pandora channels.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Yeah.
get to pick whatever genre of
Yeah.
country you want.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the Gas Monkey Garage. You're from Texas. Have you played over there yet?
I have not. I'm familiar with
Because
it.
I've seen that they have they just opened up the bar and they have a country setting. They have some people
Yeah.
playing through.
We'd like to do it. We're just trying to check into that. Got some people digging and looking. And I don't know if they're interested in us. Because they're pretty hot, that whole Gas Monkey thing is.
Yeah. Yeah, we
So-
were big fans on TV about it. And then he's got his bar going there and he's doing pretty
Yeah.
well with that.
So and as hot as they are as a television show, they're probably, a lot of people probably want to play the show
Yeah,
to get the exposure.
I
So
would say so, yeah.
we're
I
going to check
think
into
you
it.
down in Texas, you'd be definitely...
Well, they're out of Dallas,
Sure.
aren't they? I
Yeah,
believe. I
yeah.
believe. So it's 100 miles from us. We may have to get over there. If we can talk them into hiring us.
I don't think that'd be too hard.
Well, they may be going toward the younger country. They may be aiming toward
It's
the younger
younger too,
kids.
but I mean, like with you with Blake Shelton, I mean, that kind of
Yeah.
blends you all in there,
Yeah, that's right.
and gives you the exposure you need. And,
Yeah.
and I love your music, that big upbeat, on stage. And it's
Yeah.
a pleasure to listen to.
Thanks.
So, and then to get to traveling. How do you do the traveling?
Man, we ride a bus.
I mean, you're all over the place. I mean,
We
with
are.
Blake, and then when you're not with Blake, you're doing
We're doing our
shows
own
like this
stuff.
here.
Yeah, we work a lot on our own. And then we got, I think, 23 shows at Blake this summer. So it's cool to play on him, but also I've had this is only my second tour in my career. I toured with Alabama in 1994.
Really?
And other than that, we just do it ourselves. We don't go out and work with people. 2 reasons. One, a lot of times the opening act doesn't make any money hardly. And I got people to support, so I can't go out there and just work for free.
Right.
I've got to get paid. And then another thing, we haven't been asked on many tours, and I think one of the reasons is, or we like to think it